Well,
Well, hello everybody. She just had to sigh. Just let y'all know it's about to get real up in here, people. Hello. How you doing, everybody? How y'all doing?
hey,
Y'all come
hey,
on in
y'all.
here. Get in with these shenanigans early. Y'all probably in the lobby. It'd be a couple of folks in the lobby waiting. Where y'all at?
I know, right?
Where you is? We need to find you. Go ahead and let us know that you were here. Give us a what's up. You know what I'm saying? Let's exchange. How y'all doing? But in case people don't know who we are while y'all piling in, let's go ahead and introduce ourselves. We're gonna start off a little different like I did last time. I like that just a little bit. So let's go ahead and introduce the beautiful young lady to my right. What's up, lady? Who is this? Who is this?
I am Nikki V, and that is.
Miss Maggie T, people. What's up, Facebook user? You got to let us know who you are. Hey, ladies,
Hi.
you are in that group. It's not showing who you are, so please put a
I know.
name to the Facebook user because this is what it looks like to us. Okay, just letting you know. No picture, no nothing.
Facebook
Just
user.
no identity whatsoever. So we don't know who you are. What's going on, Cookie by Nature? How are you, sir?
Hey, Cookie
How
by
are
Nature.
you? We appreciate everybody tuning in right about now. Hey, this is Amy. Hey, Amy. How you doing? Just kind of let y'all know
Hey,
if you are
Amy
in that
Boo.
Facebook group, you have to kind of let us know who you are. We're sorry. We're sorry. It's just the way that this streaming
Unless
service.
if you can go to the live on either my page or Maggie's page, then
Correct.
we'll see who you are. But if
Yeah.
you view from a
In the
group,
group.
we won't see who
Mm-hmm.
you are. So
What's
yeah.
up, Mad Mike Network? Hello, sexy lady. Hey, it's
Hey,
Nicole. Hey,
hey,
Nicole. What's
hey,
going
hey, Nicole.
on? Hey, Nicole. Y'all look cute. Appreciate it. We just matching today with our shirts and everything. And, we just had to be festive for these shenanigans we're going to be talking about. What's up, Dre? But let's
Hey,
go ahead
Dre.
and get into it. All right, people. So, what is going on with y'all today? We're going to get into first, before we get into the shenanigans, I definitely want to start it off with just a little bit of let's say a prayer. You already know what the story's been about with Mr. Rough Rider, Mr. DMX. Just we had to do it, because right now he needs all the prayers right about now, people. From what
Mm-hmm.
I know, of course, it was mixed information. First, he was off life support and all right, but then they turned around and said that he was his agent or whoever was giving his lawyer, whichever, was giving false information, or he probably
Mm-mm.
prematurely reported or something, and he's actually still in critical conditions. From last update I have, of course, I haven't seen anything else since. So if anybody has any type of update, for the most part, please give me an update on that one. So just wanted, everybody, let's say a prayer for DMX, you know,
Prayers
um,
up.
because man, that's tough. Definitely tough to kind of see him going through that. But everybody, what it is, what it comes down to. It comes down to something we kind of talk about all the time. It's that drug usage.
Mm-hmm.
And you can go, you can only, I know it was people saying, where's his family? Where's his, support? I'm pretty sure he does have a great support system. But the individual, he even checked his own self in rehab. That's what, because from what it was, he felt like he was going to relapse. So he checked himself in rehab. So he has sense enough to try to get help. But based on what he's basically his story is, he was introduced to this at the age of 14. His blunt was laced, is what he reported. In a couple of interviews I've seen, he was shooken up about it, but he said someone he trusted laced his blunt
Wow.
with crack. Mm-hmm. So this is
Oh,
a
wow.
demon he
I
definitely
didn't know that.
battled. Um, okay, all right. So it says that his family can't really see him because he was diagnosed with COVID, just all bad. So there was a story that going around
So
and
he
I guess
does have
Baz.
COVID.
Well, that's what Brian is saying, but I see Baz also saying that it was reported, but that's not the case. Like I said, it's just a whole bunch of things going around about this. So basically, just
Yeah.
let's just pray for him. It's pretty much all we can do at this
Absolutely.
point, and pray that he
Yeah.
pulls through and get some help. Yeah, he said in his book, just a tragic story. Yeah, it
That's
started early for
crazy.
him. So when you're fighting those demons that long, and it's an addiction. It's definitely an addiction. If your body is just like, I gotta have it, this is the way I function. He probably went throughout his entire career on drugs.
Mm-mm-mm.
And he's struggling with some things. Like that interview he had about that, it was terrible. It was just, he broke down and he really couldn't even talk about how it started for him. He still shook it up and broken up about it. So when you got that type of trauma in your life, it's kind of hard to cope with it. Some people cope differently. So I believe he has some loved ones and family and, stuff like that, but only the individual is the one that has to get help. So, and watch who you hang around. Now that one, he was just a young, innocent young man, didn't know no better. And the guy offered him a blunt and didn't know it was laced, so a young, innocent child that's trusting his peers, trusting somebody that's older than him to, protect him. And he failed that. He saw his own agenda. He just wanted to get high himself. So let me get this young man high too, see what I can get out of him. And, whatever the story was. But someone who tried to interview him said he didn't have a great support system like that. They basically told him he had to catch DMX early. And like I said, we don't know all the stories about him, but it's sad. So, but that's kind of want to just bring a light to that and just, say our prayers for him, because we had to do it. But let's go ahead and get into the next portion of it, though.
Let's buzz.
Lush buzz, everybody. So that was just our tribute, but we're definitely going to get into our Lush buzz before we get into the shenanigans. And the Lush buzz is pretty much whatever we want to talk about. Anything, any hot topic. And this hot topic here, honey, I don't know about Nikki, but Lord have mercy. Ronald Isley looking like a snack.
Girl, my timeline been going crazy over Mr. Ronald Isley. Do you hear me?
Yes,
the ladies are
ma'am. Him. That salt and pepper. I'm just saying, that little smile, just looking just right, people. Go ahead and put this bad man on up, y'all. So y'all, just in case y'all forgot about this versus battle. Look at that.
Look at that daddy right there.
Man.
Now,
I'm just saying.
I will admit, he looks 20 times better than what he used to look.
Yes, he does.
However, I am one of the ladies who are not drooling over Mr. Ronald Isley. I recognize the improvement. He looks handsome right now. Now, years before, I'm sorry, that man.
Well, yeah,
he wasn't handsome at all, but he could sing, so it didn't matter. But now he does look, 20 times better. But I'm not seeing. That's not somebody I would offer my cookies to. Basically, is what I'm trying to say.
Well, no, I wouldn't offer my cookie. You know what I'm saying? But he does look a whole ton. Because of course, you still see Mr. about to be 80 years old.
80, yeah.
I still see 80 years old, but
from what I've been seeing, the ladies are willing to throw him some cookie. I'm not quite there. I recognize the glow up because he is aging with grace. Let me tell you. However, I still don't. There's nothing that I see that makes me say, "Oh my God!" Like I would give him some. So no, I'm not there.
Well, you know what? I honestly think that was more of just people kind of, how we do. We see something, we over exaggerate something, so we just like, woo, run, Alice, baby. You know how we do. We get on there and cut up on social media, and I definitely was doing that. Saying, oh, Zaddy. I was doing all of that, but of course, it's a preference, of course. So some people
Yeah.
probably are, you know, getting hot and bothered by Mr. Ron Isley, but
They are very hot and bothered. I mean, don't get me, the white beard looks great on him, and
oh
he
yeah.
now I can call him handsome. Before, not the case, because he looks strong to me. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
the glow up is real. The glow up is real.
Mm-hmm. And why was Steve Harvey there? You know what? A lot of people was complaining about Steve Harvey. You got to think about it. Look at who he was on the stage with.
He's a friend. So
He's definitely a
why people were
friend.
hating. Like that was very personal, and
That
I
was
love
personal
the fact
to
that
him.
Yeah, I love the fact that he was the host for it.
You know, and I feel like they probably was like, look, because if anything, if anybody watched it from the very beginning, it was very quiet and awkward. Everybody was a little low tone and hey,
See, I missed the beginning. So
okay, you missed the beginning.
Yeah.
It was, if anybody caught it from the very beginning, because I was dead set on 8 o'clock. I was like, I'm watching this Eastern time. It was kind of quiet. It was a little monotone with the, you know, the guests. It was more, hey, I'm Ron Isley. What's going on, everybody? You know, it was kind of low. So I just felt like they probably asked, hey, Steve, look, we don't did interviews a million times. All we want to do, we got 20 songs we got to freaking do. Because that went on 4 hours, people.
Yeah.
We got a million songs. So we ain't going to sit here and be talking to ourselves the whole entire time. So could we get a host? And why not our friend Steve Harvey? So he was a kid in the candy store on the stage with some legends. You think I'm not going to mark out? I'm marking out. If it was Prince, Michael Jackson, battling, I'm finna be over there. Oh my God, yes, I remember the time when I was, you know, I'm gonna be telling my story every damn chance I get. I remember when I was listening to it, I was dancing to this when I was about 6 years old in 1909. If anybody see that comedy, they did a little comedy sketch afterwards. Man, that was hilarious. I'm gonna find that link. But
I didn't see it. Yeah, I posted
oh,
it because I didn't watch it.
Oh man, I'm gonna go find it on Facebook. It was on Instagram too. But man, that skit, Dre know what I'm talking about. If you got the link, Dre, please put it in the chat. I gotta go find it. But man, that was hilarious, that little skit they had and everything. But let's Maggie would have went crazy for Prince. Oh, absolutely.
I would have went crazy for Prince. What you talking about?
I would have been over there. Can I just touch your cloth? Can I do something, Prince? Let me hold your water, Prince, please. I would have been they were like, why is this Maggie girl won't shit the fuck up? Get away from Prince and let him talk. It would have been that. excuse my language, people. I'm sorry.
No, she's not.
But someone said Steve was good. I think most people was ready to hear them, and he was talking too much, but he did a great job. Yeah, and he looks great. Zaddy is a no for me. Yeah,
Yes,
I'm saying it's
no for me too. But
some people.
You know,
he was nice looking. Yes.
He did his thing.
And you said he makes me feel better about letting the grays grow out. Now, some people might not get the same, you know. Just giving. And me and Nikki said, I think we're gonna go ahead and do a beard episode. It's gonna be about
a whole beard episode.
Yeah, so we're gonna talk about the different types of beards and what's in and what's out. And of course, fellas, if you want to get on and flaunt your, this is, you know, how my fullness looks and stuff. This is not a extension. You can get on here and, you know, flaunt your stuff. We want to hear it. Say it, you know, salt and pepper, whatever color it is. We just want to see your beards and know how the heck did you grow it and how it's pulling the ladies is the question. All right.
Them beards be helping y'all out the way weaves and wigs be helping women out. Honey, y'all be looking like a whole other dude with a beard compared to without one. So
look at her talking about. That's a great grown man beard, not a taco beard. Little patches. They just don't connect.
We can't do it. Don't connect. Yeah, that's not a beard. That's not a beard.
You just been trying to grow that little thing out. You've been brushing it. You know, it's going to get him. One of these days. You know, but it ain't quite happened for you. It might not happen for you, Cleo.
Don't be coming up here with no struggle beard. We don't want that. Hey, no struggle beards allowed for this next episode. If it don't quite connect, that's not the episode for you. Unless you're trying to get some tips.
Shout out to Steve Harvey for the Darkwing Duck suit, though. Yes, yes,
Oh
yes.
my God, the Darkwing Duck suit.
Oh, you feel attacked? You feel attacked? Thank you.
Aww.
Thank you. He's
You
putting
got
it in the YouTube chat. I wish I can copy it.
okay.
You know what? I can grab it from his post from Facebook. I sure can. And but let's go ahead and get into the meat and the potatoes while we attacking folks and they feel like, you know, they ain't quite got the beard that connects, you know what I'm saying? You might have to get some just for me, you know, just for me and or whatever it's called. I said just for me.
Just for me. Oh my God.
Just, you know, coming over here looking like Rico Suave. You know how it goes. Let me stop fooling around up in here, people. But let's go ahead and get into the main topic, though. And this is about the do's and don'ts of a bachelor or bachelorette party. Ooh, people. Ooh.
Yeah. And the fact that people don't know this already. Y'all know what's acceptable and what's not. But the fact that you even asking, that should probably tell you your ass ain't ready to be married. Because why are you even asking? You know damn well what would be allowed and what would not be allowed. You know how your soon-to-be spouse would feel about this and that. So the fact that you would even have to ask this question, that tells you might not quite be ready to
Uh-oh. Brian Jones already ready for the foolery.
That's exactly.
You know, Brian.
Hands like Birdman.
And guess what? We have a session for you guys to confess. You know you got to come to the altar for this one. You already know this now, people.
Come on.
Don't play.
I know y'all done been through some shit. I know y'all done seen some shit. Yeah.
And yes, Nikki did get the neck because she mean. She mean because she got a whole little something going in a little moment that's probably gonna get us some conversation going. So
wait till y'all hear this shit.
Oh, and I ain't even heard the shit, so I don't know what Nikki got up under her sleeve. But guess what? We finna head today. So let me go ahead and get into some of these do's and don'ts. I see you, Dre. Get your pen and paper ready.
Get your pen and paper ready.
Get it ready. So we're gonna go ahead and get up in here. So this is supposedly, they gave a little. I tried to look up some that was a little bit more fun to read. A lot of them was, just your typical. So I tried my best to find some do's and don'ts and stuff like that. But you know how we do. We're gonna Lush exchange it. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm gonna give you all don'ts.
Make sure the groom approves of everyone being invited to the party. The last thing you want is an awkward silence when the groom finds out you invited someone he doesn't like. So somebody he got some beef with, he ready to fight on sight type of deal. And you got this man drinking, having a good time, and this son of a gun walk up in the door like, "What's up, man?" And y'all do make sure that the groom approves of everybody that you're gonna have there. Pretty much, no surprises. All right, no surprises. Yeah. Do pay for all the groom's expenses, taxi, tips, drinks. Pay for it yourself or split it with the guest as well. Just make sure you communicate the plan with your guest, though. Make sure everything is taken care of. He's just having him a good time. He finna marry the lady of his life. And you know what I'm saying? That's a whole commitment. So at least let him enjoy himself when he ain't got to be swiping cards. And look, he just show up with nothing. Just, where I'm going, y'all. Let me know where I'm at. That's all he need to do. Don't have the party a day before the actual wedding. Because, they be putting on, these movies that they have a wet, all partying up and go and get married the next day. Come on, people.
Right.
Now, your group of friends and y'all finna turn all the way up and somebody finna be sloppy drunk on somebody's couch somewhere. And they want to be able to sleep that thing off and, get on the next day. So, don't have it right before the wedding, please, people. Because everybody's going to be wearing shades and looking down and looking crazy because they hung over. And he probably sitting there smiling and about to cry and everything because he getting married. He crying because his head hurt. Like, he got a nagging pain right about now. And look, I don't even feel it. I'm not even feeling the reception. I don't want to drink no more. everything. And don't go to Vegas, people. Don't go to Vegas, because what stays in Vegas, you know what I'm saying? What goes in Vegas stays in Vegas, and we don't need that either. Don't be showing out and turning up. Now, unless you can act responsibly and not do the things you're not supposed to be doing, people. So
that part.
You can hire a stripper, but don't hire a stripper that's going to have you some happy endings at the end. Now, for the groom at least. Now, if you want to duck off and get with big booty Bonquisha, make sure that groom ain't touching, getting his stuff situated by this, dance here. I'm just saying, people. All right. So just letting y'all kind of know that. Just be careful. Don't do anything stupid, people. No crazy pranks. Don't have monkeys running around the house, that type of deal. Y'all don't know where this monkey went. You got lions and tigers, and y'all don't just win extravagant. You don't found the friend on a roof because he fell out and put the mattress on the roof. Don't y'all do that, man. This man needs to gather himself the next day, because wifey gonna be like, okay, so what went down? What happened? Oh, me and the guys just had a couple of drinks, and why you lying? But we know you don't have, you was hanging off the roof in your drawers and acting a fool. You know what I'm saying? All right. So don't you damn do it. Of course, and then just basically just tailor the events according to what the groom likes. So, you don't want no surprises. You kind of want him to be able to feel good. So kind of get his interest in his stuff in there. And then put down your phone. You know what I'm saying? If you got that clingy woman that just got to hear from you, I know we about to get married, but this is my night. Let me enjoy myself. I ain't going to be checking in with you. I'm putting my phone down. I'm going to have me a good time. I will see you on wedding day. All right. So
that needs to be a rule. Like,
don't be checking in. Mm-hmm.
Everybody's phones need to be confiscated. You will get it when you leave. It shouldn't be no phones lingering around, because that's how people get caught up. That's how y'all mess up. And no phones. Like if I get, when I get married again, I will have a bachelorette party, and it's gonna be bomb. Because my first one was kind of whack. But anyways, there will be no phones allowed. So if you have a thirsty partner, I'm sorry to tell you, you will not be texting or calling your boo while you're at my bachelorette party. I'm sorry. The phones will not be allowed. Period. Oh, no. And because one thing, you can snap a couple of pictures, for the fun in the event, but don't be out there trying to before. But don't be in there, because for one thing, if I'm going to have a bachelorette party, we finna have some fun. And I don't need evidence all on Instagram and Facebook. I'm just saying. So you ain't finna fool me like, oh, girl, look at her, what she was doing. And he looking like, I seen you showing all your behind on camera the other night. Like, whatever do you mean, sir? What are you talking about? We just went out and have some tea and crumpets, and we just had a wonderful time. This chick said tea and crumpets. No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Hey, Miss Asia girl, how you doing, girl? And Dre said didn't have a bachelor party for the first go round, but if I get married again,
I'm gonna have one definitely.
Russ and believe.
Your friend's tripping for not giving you a bachelor party your first time getting married.
You need better friends, sir. You need better friends, especially you. You know what I'm saying? Military friends, nothing. Nobody wanted to do anything.
Right, like you should have been wilding the entire fuck out. But okay.
Well, maybe they didn't want you to get married. Maybe they just didn't want you to get married. I think that's what it was, people. Sometimes your friend be telling you the truth, and you don't listen to it. Don't be marrying her, and then guess what? Dre love them scrippers, you know what I'm saying? So I see that. So you would but it says, I'm not sure about the rules, so the groom isn't supposed to sleep with the stripper or get a happy ending? No, sir. Not the groom. Now, of course, what goes on, goes on. We already know how these parties are. Everybody ain't gonna admit to nothing.
Yeah. I mean, you can feel on some booty. You can feel on some titties.
Feel on some booty. You can slide. you know,
Don't smash the damn stripper at your bachelorette party. If you don't know that that's wrong, I'm sorry, your ass don't need to be getting married. Period.
And of course,
It's
the
not
do's and
anything
don'ts.
goes.
Yeah, it's not anything goes because it's your last night of freedom. How they kind of say it, like, no, sir. Because guess
Yeah,
what?
no.
Guess what? If I get on Big Jock and get on him and, you know, show out and get my little groove on, and then guess what? You find out you're gonna be in your feelings and crying. I can't believe you betrayed our trust.
You're gonna be
smash
upset.
somebody on that before our wedding night. What's wrong with you? So if you don't want her doing it, don't you damn do it. That's just the bottom line, people. So I also got a little bit, and if it's kind of coincide with what we already said, I won't say all of them, but the do's and don'ts of a bachelorette party. Basically, I just do some that we haven't mentioned. Okay. All right, people. So, of course, speak up about your wants and wishes. The same thing. Typical thing. Just kind of give your, you know, the bride what she wants for the most part. She says she don't want strippers at a party. Persuade her to have some strippers at a party. But if she just really just don't want strippers, then don't force her to have it, because then she's gonna be real upset and she's not gonna be in the mood and feeling all, you know how stuff throws parties off, and then y'all trying to make up to her that she's all mad about it. Of course, don't plan your party or, you know, the day before. Oh, one that wasn't mentioned. That's why us women's, we just a little different, people. Discuss expectations with your fiance beforehand. So, if you set the guidelines on what you can and cannot do, you know what boundaries you can cross. Now, if you have that cool one that is just like, yeah, go ahead and get your little cop and field a little bit, I'm fine with that. You know, y'all had that discussion, so she knows what to expect. But if she don't like that friend running, that's finna, you know, show out and make you, she gonna probably be like, I know you're gonna have Ronnie there. I know what he gonna do. So we're gonna set some boundaries up in here, people.
Okay.
Of course, the same thing. Don't have too many check-in calls with your fiance. Please stop, people. Put the phone down. Y'all be married sooner or later. Just enjoy your final night as a single lady and, you know, dancing around and having a good time. Come with hostess gifts. Something that, you know, you kind of want to, you know, surprise them with some gifts for thanking them for setting this up. We're having a great time. Here's some gifts. You know, we're having a great time. So gift bags and little goodies for the, you know, guests and everything before we get the shenanigans started. Don't get sucked into last chance talks. So what they mean by that is go out in the bar with a condom covered veil and, you know, you wearing a shirt with a dick picture on it and you got a thing, you know, like how they over the top with stuff, you know, something that might make her uncomfortable. You walking around like with sex everywhere and, you know, acting a fool, and you know how friends do you sometimes. They just be having you out there looking like a fool. So don't do last minute stuff, and don't be calling your old friend for your last call, you know, like, hey, you know, I'm about to get married, so go ahead and scoop on through for the bachelorette party. You know, this is my last ride, you know, so I wouldn't mind. Don't do that, people. And do let your hair down and have some fun, people. And then, and last but not least, please don't complain. You know, because you might have seen the vision in your brain of how you want your bachelorette party goes, but your party host and everything could only do what they could do based on some of your suggestions and things like that. So, bitch, don't complain. You ain't paying for it. And you having you a good old time. So why are you complaining? Well, I expected we was going to go to another place. And, you know, those are friends you don't need. It's just a little too good for stuff. Just can't accept that you, and going within your budget. And practicing safe sex, Floyd.
You better not be the groom trying to practice safe sex on your bachelor party night. No, sir. Let your other friend, your single friends, they, by all means, they need to practice safe sex. But if you, sir, are the groom, you shouldn't be having no sex unless it's with your fiance. So practice safe sex my ass. Don't get married.
What is, you know what? And my first bachelor party was whack. The second was one thing of, now y'all got to confess to these stuff after she give y'all some good stuff after this. Y'all got to confess. I want to hear them stories because we want to add to what Nikki's going to give you.
Why was it the thing of legends? I need to hear this.
We need to hear this, please. And look, this is just what stays in Lush. Stays in Lush, okay, people? Come to the altar, no judgment zones. We don't kill. Your lady ain't watching anyway, so you'll be all right. All right. So some people feel like they're single for one day and you can do whatever.
Whatever. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. If you have that type of mentality, my dude or my girl, you probably shouldn't be getting married if that's how you feel about your bachelorette or your bachelor night. Sorry, no, it don't work like that.
Block her for the night or the weekend. Block her? Oh no, sir. We're not blocking. Because guess what? I need to make sure. See, y'all doing stuff that blocking people. No.
No, Brian. No,
the
sir.
Audacity. No, sir.
Right. No, sir.
Please don't bring the groom, 80-year-old granny, to the script club. This putting penis necklace on her. Everybody is fired. Did that happen? Lord. And granny was like, look, I just want to go home. Watch my Matlock. Why y'all got me out here? Why?
No, granny has no business at the bachelorette party. I'm sorry, no. I agree, Sarah. I agree.
Well, you said no phones. What if I want to record something? You don't want that to leak out. You don't want no evidence of anything. You better remember that thing.
Okay.
You better remember that thing.
You better remember.
Or you better get you a Polaroid and tell your friend to hide these in a deep box somewhere deep down. When y'all get round and play pool with the boys, you can bring that out. Y'all remember that bachelorette? Man, that bachelor party? Remember these pictures? Look at that. You don't want no evidence, sir. Because people know how to hack stuff and, figure things out or know somebody that's sleeping with somebody that was at that bachelor party. You can tell it all, honey. So yeah,
why would you even risk it? Why?
While you were getting handstands by a stripper, you were doing all this to her, and doing all that. Oh, she gonna find out about all that, sir. Oh, that's getting exposed. What if I don't care for strippers? What are the non-wild-ish parties ideas? There's plenty to do. Some, not everything got to require scripples, Not all. Y'all can go do dirtback riding. Y'all can do all kinds of crazy stuff. Go to Vegas for real.
Okay, hold on. Is Cookie by nature male or female?
Male.
Okay. So if I don't care for strippers, what are the non-wild-ish party ideas? So my ex-husband, one of the things that they did, I don't know everything, but one of the things that they did was they did paintball. So they ran around shooting each other with paintballs. That's something you can do. Or maybe I can go to the shooting range, shoot some guns, get that adrenaline going, shoot some guns off. What else? There's a lot of stuff you can do if you don't care for strippers.
Yeah, absolutely. There's so much to do. Like rent a limo and just ride out and act a fool and go out to great places to eat and go listen to some music. It's so much you can do with your boys. Y'all know how y'all get down. Go somewhere.
Yeah, go somewhere.
Shoot, you can go look at the beautiful women on the beach and walk around and be like, oh man, she looks good, y'all. And have a whole entourage together and you can kind of party it up a little bit with them. There's nothing wrong with being men. Nothing wrong with that. But just be respectful to your lady. Don't be trying to smash one of them. Right. Okay.
That's that part.
I won't touch any booty, but I do want to do the credit card slide trick like Nelly. I knew somebody was going to bring that up.
Oh my God.
I knew. And Dre also said that he was playing Madden and got drunk on his. Yeah, that was a boring whack. Yeah.
Madden and got drunk. You do that any other day, I'm sure.
Yeah, that's what.
Whoever your best man is, he's fired and he's whack because that is not a bachelor party. There is a story about someone who didn't want me to get.
But we want to hear all the stories.
That's probably why you had a whack ass bachelor party because they really didn't want you to get married.
Yeah, and that's right, Derek. Like the one who I was saying about the complaining. Like, If you
Well, one
didn't
thing
pitch
they did, the
into
budget
this,
does matter.
the budget does matter.
Yeah,
So,
it does.
you know, if you want all these extravagant, you know, you want to be carried on a pedestal and all this type of stuff around the place, no. Are you contributing to this? I'm giving you what's in my budget, and that's McDonald's around the corner, Waffle House the next day. That's what we doing. That's what we doing. You know what I'm saying? We gonna have us a good at time at the Blue Flame. That's where we going, cause I
Oh
can't
my
afford
God.
nothing else. Magic City. And where we going? We're gonna be hopping in strip clubs with the same ones and picking them right back up. All right, ladies, go ahead and get these ones back up.
Yes, budget does matter.
Yeah. So I'm just saying, people, just, you know, live within your means. All right. Don't be trying to over here and be extravagant for somebody else. Look, I ain't getting married, so whatever. All right, people, let's get into. So this one right here, Miss Nikki got some.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so this was an article that I happened to find on People Magazine, and these stories, they were taken from Reddit. Okay, y'all ready? Like to hear? Here it goes. Okay, so I'm gonna give y'all. This was a list of 16, but I picked what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of like the most wow stories. Okay, so this one says the bachelor party was in Vegas. The bachelor hooks up with a girl and gives her his cell phone number so they can continue the party that night. The bride-to-be is sitting at home with the iPad getting all of the iMessages from the girl. Needless to say, she canceled the wedding that day. How stupid are you? Like, number one, you fucked up, number one, by giving her a random your damn phone number. Fuck up number one. But y'all in these damn iPhones, you idiot. Your woman at home getting all of the messages, and now you're no longer getting married. Was it worth it? I mean, anyways, I'm going to move on. Okay, next one says, the groomsmen went online to look at escorts for their buddy's bachelor party. They found the bride on the site. So the groom ended up calling the whole wedding off.
Oh.
Ouch. Like, can you imagine your side hustle ruining your wedding?
Sexy Candy. Panty liquor. We're like, who is this Panty liquor? Let me go ahead and just look. Oh.
It's your fiance.
Oh.
Yeah.
What?
Okay. Next one. While working the night before a wedding at a hotel, the staff and I heard a loud scream from upstairs. Cue the bride screaming and sobbing, shouting, "The wedding's off," while storming out the place, followed by the groom, stark naked, covering his nether regions with his hands, apologizing profusely. It turns out she caught the mother of the bride and the groom sleeping together. Like, that's a whole new level of disrespect right there.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't just a random nigga, my mama.
Mm-hmm.
My mama of all the coochies you could pick to smash before your wedding day. You chose my mama.
And then mama.
Yeah, that's like a whole other story.
That's a whole different story. And you know what the funny thing is? When I was doing Suture Seconds, I definitely had a story about something like that where it was basically, it was the mama of that girl. She got a breast lift or something. She pretty much got a breast done at her old age. And I guess she was feeling herself, and the husband noticed it and kind of was starting to flirt and give her little compliments. And of course, they smashed.
My mama, though. My mama.
Mm-hmm. Yo mama, honey.
I'm sorry. You are getting, you not gonna disrespect me like that and think you just go, oh, the wedding's off. No, that ain't all that's gonna be off in there.
Yeah.
You paying for that one. You paying for that disrespect.
You paying for that? You cut off mama everything. Don't even come over here and be crying and apologize. You knew what you was doing, both of y'all.
You got to pay for that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 2 more. Okay, a college friend was about to get married to a guy she had only known for 4 months. She found out where the bachelor party was and wandered in to find the groom making out with the best man.
Oh, I knew it. Oh,
not any old man, the best man.
Oh,
yeah. Okay, and last but not least, the bride and her BFF were at the bachelor party. The groom slept with the BFF.
You know what?
Oh, there's so much wrong with that story.
The BFF, man.
The BFF. You my best friend? Like, really? My best friend? Again, that's another one.
That's right. That's right. Cause
y'all got to pay. Both of y'all got to pay for that difference.
That dress coming off. I'm finna be butt naked. We finna go. Tight as hell. We finna go. I don't care who getting it first, but y'all getting it. Trust and belief.
Yeah. Y'all both paying for that.
Oh yeah. I'm knocking eyes out. Everything. No.
Okay.
Don't even try me.
I just picked those 5 out of the 16. But nightmares. Let me tell you, nightmares.
Yes. So those are. I'm gonna get some of these comments because y'all in here wilding out right about now.
Right.
Let's see here. Where's Joey from Cheaters at?
Right.
And someone said that's why I stick to Androids. Yeah.
Yeah, them iPhones gonna get y'all ass in trouble, especially y'all men, because y'all don't think shit through. I don't care how y'all take this neither. Y'all don't think shit through like that. Them iPhones get y'all asses caught up. And case in point, he wasn't thinking at all. At all.
Lord. Just had
Android.
Yes, Team Android people. Just saying.
Android.
And I love Wednesday. Thank you, Just J Rock. Thank you, sir.
J Rock.
Thank you. Y'all go ahead to his stream on Twitch as well. He's celebrating his 7 years on Twitch. Amazing.
Wow. Yeah.
So he's been doing it. You know, we just got started. We got a long way to go.
That's an accomplishment.
Mm-hmm. And it said he should have booked her and exposed about the escort. I don't even know if I want to pay for something, just get her to come. And that's just so trifling. But that's a definite way to do something. So that's a good idea though. Be like, guess what? You ain't getting nothing. These the walking papers. You can go. Don't even worry about this. The marriage is over. Because, that's a good way, though. And looking at these 2 ladies, thank you, sir. Thank you. So she was a hoe on the side. Yeah, so we kind of get into a little bit of, and then he knocked down moms, dressed trifling to screw the mama.
Right. My mama. Girl, my back was like,
and some of these mamas might be checking for the daughter's man. Yeah, you never know. Especially like, oh, girl, he just so handsome, and you picked a good one. Like, what you mean, mama? Is that a good? Do you mean he looking good to you, or you disapprove of him, or what? Because I need to check these things now. I need to be checking mamas from now on, because this ain't finna happening. And yeah, both need they ass whooped. Yes, absolutely.
Both of them. Right.
And then Dre, his comment before that, you was gonna go Lorena Bobbitt up in there, cutting off stuff, and
like you're not just gonna get away with that with just a canceled wedding. I'm sorry, but that's not all that's gonna happen if you disrespect me like that. I'm sorry, no. It's gonna be more than just a canceled wedding. You disrespect me like that, you will pay.
And that's why you don't marry people after 4 months. Right. You don't know these people.
At
You don't
all.
even know them at 6 months. To be real, you need a good couple of years before, because the truth always come to light after a while. They can't, fake the funk that long. You gonna find some stuff out, because if you got good friends that know how to do backgrounds and stuff like that, you gonna know about that other profile before you do. So I'm checking the old phone numbers and all, baby. I ain't gonna give you all my secrets, but you gonna know that I know what you know. You know what I'm saying? So, and Brian said he's been stabbed. Not a fun experience. Ooh, you know what? I need to hear your stories, because you be having some comment about your 10 marriages.
Because why were you stabbed? I need to know why. What happened for you to be stabbed?
And yeah, the best friend is getting replaced. No wonder they smashed that soon to be. Yeah, it's over with. Now, hey, Brandon Levy, how you doing? And everybody say, if you have secrets before you get married, then you'll have secrets after you get married. Absolutely.
That part.
So don't do it. Don't you do it. Just don't. If you got to find ways, okay, what can I do? The do's and don'ts. You thinking about something you shouldn't. Oh, you know what? They didn't say this, so I can do that. You got to question it. Don't you do it. You got to check them young ones with zaddies like Run Isley. That's right, people. So we're going to go ahead and just open it up a little bit, because we want to hear some of y'all stories. So
yeah, I know y'all got something.
Feel the need. I just want to hear the audience stories about the best and worst night, people. We want to hear it. So, put them in the chat. If we feeling okay, we might open the chat just a little bit, but we're going to jump you off after a while, because you ain't going to be on here taking over our show. So let me know in the chat if you want to jump on with us. I will put the link in if you want to come on and just give us some of your wild and crazy parties, bachelorette parties, worst and best. We want to hear it, because I love good stories. I didn't have one. I was just courthouse and hey, whatever.
See, I had one. My maid of honor, and she did the thing. We started out at her house. We drank. Played some games. Then we went out. We ventured out. I had the whole staff, bride to be, and we went to a club. We drank, had a good time, and then it was pretty much over after that. So mine was kind of low key. So but I did have one, my first marriage.
Okay. All right. So, and that sounds like you behaved yourself. That's all we cared about.
I was a good girl.
But we didn't hear about the other Gemini side. She didn't tell us about that part, but you're going to get, we just had drinks and went to the club. That's what you're going to get, all right? That's what we're getting.
That's what it was. That's the honest to God truth. I was an angel.
And Brian said, I got stabbed after I found out my wife was cheating, and I attempted to throw her out of the house.
Oh.
So she tried to stab you because you're throwing her out. You know what?
She mad at you because you found out she was cheating. Yikes.
Oh, Lord. And the mad sign is in the back. You got a bachelorette party, because you sure didn't get married yet. Because what did I miss, sir? What did we miss?
He must have been to one. That was epic. We listening.
We waiting on you, sir.
I'm trying to figure out what the fuck Brian got going. He done got stabbed. He done did everything. What the hell Brian got going on? Please come on. I want to hear this damn story. I'm not even in the damn gossip. I want to hear this shit. How the hell you get stabbed?
You got messed up yourself. Bro. You got stories too, Mad Mike. You do.
You just gotta air me out on just like God.
You told your own business on Lush Exchange.
You brought yourself on here, sir. So
yeah,
let us know.
This ain't me airing out nothing.
You told something. The world. let it out.
Go ahead.
Place.
So we wait.
I don't know if I have any. I got some stories, but I ain't got no bachelorette. But I don't believe in strippers. Like I'm just gonna leave it at that. I don't believe in strippers. And I'll just leave it at that.
You just want to get up on him.
I just want to hear Brian's story. That's all I want to know.
Well, he's giving you a little bit more. And he said, I don't want to get too much away, but my second one had ice cream, whipped cream, a shower, champagne, and 4 strippers involved. We were out from 9 p.m. until 10 a.m. Now that sounds like an awesome.
Yeah.
Right now.
That's a party. 4 strippers.
That's the reason why.
Ice cream, whipped cream, a shower, champagne, and 4 strippers.
Booted ass naked, running down Atlanta, downtown Atlanta. Y'all were doing something everything. That's the reason why.
Anybody else? I'm gonna put this thing in the chat.
I don't think you need a bachelor party this time around, Brian. It sounds like you already had one that was epic.
Mm-hmm. And we need all the details.
Drake got some stories. Go ahead.
Yeah, we want to hear about if you ain't have a good one. You been to a good one. You been to a good one.
I ain't never been.
You gonna hook us up? Come on, sir. We need to hear this. So we're gonna put the link in the screen because we want to hear these bad stories. I want to hear the good stuff. I want the good parties, the bad stories. I want to hear it all. So we finna open it up to our fans because we want to hear. You know,
come on in here.
We want to hear it because Mike is in here not giving us nothing. So
look, I told you I'm bored as hell. I don't like strippers. Look, I want the pussy. All right, I ain't paying for no pussy. I'm gonna just say it like that.
You know what, Mike? You know what, Mike? You talk about me in my language.
Pussy is not a bad word, okay? That is not a bad word.
Okay.
I mean, like y'all make it out to be a bad word. It's not a bad word.
You know, I'm joking.
Y'all.
Come on, people. The screen is open. If not, we'll go ahead and jump into the next portion of it. We're giving y'all a little leeway. I want to hear some stories. I want to hear your best party that you went to. It ain't got to be your own. But what party did you attend that was like, you know what? We got to redo this again. When you get divorced, we need to have this party again. Well, I can't rate my... Yes. If not, we will move on. I had one experience out in A-Field tripping balls. What? Floyd, get on here. Come on. Get up. We need to hear this. Lord. We need to hear about this epic experience and stuff because bad choices with women, Mike, hella bad choices. That's what Brian said. He said he pretty
clearly,
Brian. You had quite a few bad decisions, sir. You definitely
like did. He had that woman for the damn waiting exhale. That's what he had. Stabbing him, setting his ass on fire and everything.
I went to one where the bride to be pulled up and told the groom to go home with a megaphone. Uh-oh. And we got a guest up. Oh Lord, go home. You know. Hey, let's jump him on the screen. We got somebody that want to come in because maybe you attended one. We want to hear some of your good stories. You know, we ain't got to know who you are. That's all right. We won't show your face, your name, but come on, sir. What happened?
I see a picture.
They see their picture though.
I want to get because he got some explaining to do it. We got some explaining. We got some talking to do it for some crazy shit. I'm definitely gonna get you, Devontae. That's it, probably.
Mike, be quiet. He need to confess. Thank you. Just told on the man already. You know what?
That man knows.
Come on, sir.
He's down with it.
We waiting on you because now you don't scare them to say something.
He ain't never scared.
Right. I don't hear you barely. Cut it up. You're very low.
I don't hear him at all.
He hiding for his fiance. That's why.
Oh, device is not connected. See, you ran this man away, telling his name, his government.
He hiding in the. Look.
No, I think he's having some audio issues. So we're gonna try it again. Sir. Let's see what happens. Hello. Yeah, we don't hear you barely. You're sounding very low. Y'all heard that?
Yeah.
Well, you have an earpiece in or something? Or take the earpiece out? Because we don't hear you, sir.
At all.
At all. Come back out, check your audio and everything before you come back in. And it'll say, it basically you can test it where it goes to your volume and your audio and stuff like that. So if you want to leave out and try again, thank you. And that's cold, Mike. You just told this man he had trying to come in here and be anonymous. Told the man
his name and everything.
That man had a whole picture. That man had a whole picture of himself, and y'all trying to blame me.
Oh, you asking us, Dre, to plan your party? Oh, it will be epic. If you let Miss Maggie...
I think he's talking to Brian. I
don't care. I want to be a part of that party plan. Me and Brian gonna make sure you set up, because we ain't gonna be playing Madden. I'm gonna have, look, because I love strippers myself. So you gonna have strippers, meet you at the door. You're gonna be bathed with strippers, making sure you good to go. You're gonna be like you a king around here. That's how you gonna be having your bachelor party, sir. So don't let this underestimate you. I can plan some parties for these men and women. So you be like, you know what, that was epic, and I don't even want to get married no more. Yeah. You feeling good, aren't you?
Wow.
Look out, mama coming. What? Who's coming? Mama coming.
Mama coming.
What does this mean? Floyd, you ain't a mama, so unless you got something to tell us, let's do it. That's right. Yeah. Mike, you just like being with us. That's what it is. Let's do it, sis, because the day I get married is gonna be epic anyway. That's right, because if you get married again, Lord, the solar system done aligned.
Oh my God.
And we all getting faded and getting X-rated.
Hey, as long as the groom is not getting
X-rated.
If he gets X-rated and it's not his fiance, that motherfucker don't need to be getting married. Okay.
And if it's the woman getting X-rated, you better give her a bullet and tell her to go back to that room and take care of it. Because guess what? You ain't touching nothing else. You better take care of that and handle that so we can get up out this door. Because no, ma'am, we ain't doing that.
While we're on this subject, let me go ahead and put my shameless plug in there. If there are any ladies who are getting married, you need to contact me to be a part of your bachelorette party. It don't got to be the whole night, but I'm just saying, partying with me for a bachelorette party is super smart, because not only will you go home with a bunch of free stuff, but number two, your honeymoon, baby, is gonna be leading like a titty, because you're gonna go home with all kinds of stuff that will make your honeymoon one to remember, and he will not regret. He will not regret marrying your ass. Did you hear me? Okay, I'm just saying.
If y'all see this box of goodies I got right now, man, somebody gonna be a lucky son of a gun. And outfits to boot.
What's the
all of it?
Give us a.
I got a big box right here that just came in yesterday. That I got to open up still.
Look at Mike.
Show them. I want to know. I want to see.
It's a big old box too.
No, it's a surprise. It's a surprise. Did y'all get them Easter eggs from Miss Nikki? Did y'all have y'all a good bumping night? Did you get them? Did you get them?
I still have a lot that are unclaimed. They were requested but unclaimed. So I'm probably gonna discount them even more than what they already were discounted, because I need to get rid of them. So
they can be Mother's Day eggs. How about that? Get your mama an egg because she birthed us. So there you go. You getting the stork egg, mama, because you thank you, mama. Here you go. That's what you gonna do. Mama need a good time too. And he said, I do like hanging out with y'all. Well, come on, join us on the stream though. You waiting on yours? Your egg? Did you request one, Mr. Dre?
He did. So he has an egg coming.
Oh, so you need to go ahead and let us know what all the contents are and how much fun you had with it, okay? Because she do hook up the men. She do. Absolutely.
I need to see what's up with them, man.
Check her profile. How about that? You will see some of the contents. Get you one, people. And Cookie by Nature, congratulations on proposing to the lady.
Oh,
and of course, you're going to make your own story. So guess what? Miss Maggie T is going ahead. Me and Miss Nikki, we hooking you up. All right. We're going to hook you up for that party, you know, to make sure you have you a grand time. A grand time. So if y'all don't want to jump on the screen, please put something in the chat about some good parties or not. If not, we're going to the next one because y'all holding back. Y'all holding back all the good stuff, the juicy stuff. Because I don't have I don't have a story, you know, because I don't like all my friends like that. So
I got a story, but you ain't back in the story, so I'm disqualified from this situation.
Well, it's a story regardless. Just go ahead and give us a story about a bad party time. How about that, Mike?
A bad party time?
Party.
Or whatever you talking about.
Or a good one.
Good one. It ain't got to be a bachelorette party. We just want to hear, you know, about you having a good time or a bad time. You know, since you here, might as well.
You know what? I'll just exit out. I'll just exit out. I don't think I need that.
They ain't trying to tell it.
Anything I say, it will be used against me in the court of law. All right.
And Dre, you can smash the wife. You've been doing it. You know everybody ain't going to that. You know you've been smashing.
I'll say this.
Ain't nobody holding out for marriage no more.
Better smash that thing and get you some in.
If you have the right one, she's gonna want to smash often.
I got a trifling story. I don't know. I don't. And this is probably something that I am ashamed of, but I don't know if I told you this. Anyone this, to be honest, but I found out that my girlfriend was seeing one of my homeboys, and her sister had a thing for me.
Oh, you told me about this one. Lord have mercy. Yeah, I know about this story. Go ahead, Mike.
Her sister had a thing for me, and a long story short, I pretty much screwed the sister. So I screwed one sister, and I got the other sister. So a long story short, it was absolutely brilliant. I do not regret anything.
Brilliant. So you had a wonderful old time with the sister?
Hell yeah. You had two sisters. How many men can say that? That you had two sisters? Hell yeah, I was proud of that shit. I pulled that off. Shit. Hell yeah, I was proud of it. She shouldn't have got with my homeboy.
What is it about that? Because I swear.
She got with my homeboy. You think that's cool? You think it's cool for her to get with my homeboy? This is my homeboy, my friend.
So your revenge was like smash her sister?
Hell yeah! I want to hurt you. I want to destroy you. Hell yeah! Shoot.
Wow.
Well, y'all know damn well. Y'all be thinking it too. Y'all be thinking it too. Don't try to make it seem like I'm the one.
No, sir. I'm not going to be smashing nobody's brother. Of the brother.
Right. There's nothing that's like, maybe I want to hit his brother. No.
No, but I've heard stories about that. There was a friend that pretty much they call her the community pussy, and she did smash the brother and all that, and then he called himself being in a loving relationship with his brother, with his girl, but she already smashed the brother and the homie and everybody else, but then he want to try to wife her up at the end. Like, what are you doing?
No,
so
I
it happens,
do that.
people.
I don't do that. I don't snatch a community.
Lord.
No, I
knew this episode was going to be epic. I knew this episode was going to be epic, and we just an hour in, people. It gets worse, all right? And Mike is a savage. Oh, look, somebody said he hit twins. You
see? I'm not. Look. Thank you. Okay.
and they were cool and down with all of that. I have a twin sister, and I will not be caught dead. For one thing, we have different tastes in men, and I'm sorry, I'm not going to be looking at my sister like, oh man, oh yeah, ooh, let's just do this thing. No, ma'am.
Dre McClendon. I mean, I had a girl, and then her mama. It was a revenge thing, so Mike, I'm with you on that. But that was a long time ago, Bernie.
Thank you.
Her mama. I'm sorry, I got to stab your ass. I almost had a chance with somebody's mama too, and that was a little bit too low for me. That was too low for me. I admit that right there was a little bit too low. Look here. Look right here. I will stab the fuck out of your ass if you disrespect me like that. I'm sorry. I'm stabbing your ass. And you probably won't survive. I'm just saying.
Oh my goodness. I think
sorry, people. Children want to bother me doing shows, and they know what time it is. So. And I see why Dre got stabbed. Absolutely.
Dre ain't the one that got stabbed. Brian is the one that got stabbed.
So Dre probably did get stabbed too. You know,
Dre deserves to get stabbed.
Dre, I'm trying to tell you, look, boy, revenge was sweet. I do not regret it. She shouldn't have sat with my homeboy. Look.
Well, she crushed with my friends, so I went for the juggler on that ass.
Oh, so same night, yes, they were with the different timing. Okay, so they wasn't together, because I was like, but I've heard about that too, about people just getting down like that with siblings and stuff. Like, what kind of stuff y'all got going on, boy? This ain't it. Two stabbing, one show.
That's for them. They won't.
Oh, see, Dre. I knew it was a story somewhere in there.
I did get shot, but I did get shot at. Oh, Jesus.
That man got shot at.
You was a whore, and I can guarantee you was a whore. I've heard a lot of horror stories about.
Whore. Oh yeah.
About Navy men.
I'm
okay. Sorry. So I heard about some whoring to these Navy men, and I'm just saying. I've heard about these stories, Dre. It's probably your story I'm hearing.
Look, listen here. Y'all, you had the right ones, because I'm telling you, had that been me and you disrespected me like that, nigga, you're not living to tell the motherfucking tale. You're not living. You're not going to live to be able to tell this story later on. I'm sorry. You're not going to live.
Well, since we ain't got no more confessions, let's go ahead and get into the rest of it. So basically, now we basically talked about the worst nights and everything else. What happens if the bridegroom loses control during the party event and things happen that shouldn't? So you smashed that night, and it wasn't your wife or you know, the soon to be. You just
better have the damn decency to motherfucking call off the wedding, because I'm sorry. If the night before your wedding, you're smashing some damn random, what the fuck are you getting married for?
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to hear that. Oh, I'm about to have the same piece of pussy for the rest of my life. I don't want to hear none of that shit. If
you knew it when you met, tried to want to marry her.
You knew going into this, like when
this
you
is who you gonna be
with her.
Mm-hmm.
If you feel the need to smash and you know, hook up with a random the night before your wedding or after a bachelor party, Negro, you do not need to be getting married. Because if you did, if she was the one, that shit wouldn't even be in your head. I don't care how much titties and asses in your damn face.
Mm-hmm.
You would that thought would not cross your mind if you are getting ready to get married to the one that you are supposed to be with. I'm sorry. I don't care. I don't want to hear temptation. I don't want to hear I was drunk. I don't want to hear none of that bullshit. if you are with the one you're supposed to be with, ain't none of that shit gonna cross your mind. You're gonna be thinking, fuck that and fuck you. I'm not jeopardizing what the fuck I have. It's one night and one spot of pussy is gonna get you to thinking to where you can smash. You're not with the right one. So please, by all means, go ahead and smash. But have the common decency to call that wedding off. Because motherfucker, you not ready. Okay? You're not ready.
Y'all are tripping. Y'all, it writes in your notepad, don't try Nikki and her mama so I can wait a minute. Don't try Nikki and her mama so I can live to see another day. Oh, don't you do it.
I'm
leave mama alone.
You will not live to see the motherfucking day. You will not live to tell the motherfucking story. Don't do it.
Period.
Don't do it.
Pretty
she
much.
said the whole word this time. She used to say MFing, but she said the whole word this time.
No,
and then she's cracking up. She said, I know a guy who had a set of twins with the twin, broke up with her, then married a twin sister, and had another set of twins.
Oh Lord!
That ain't that y'all. You trying to give somebody a heart attack? You trying to kill people? I ain't trying to do it. I just want you to hurt
And Dre, he may not have a few kids out here. You probably do, Dre. You probably do.
Okay.
And that's why he gets tested all the time. See, you telling us some stuff. You giving us hints of your lifestyle. You getting tested. You know, you finding folks on the internet, all that kind of stuff. Yeah.
I mean, I commend you on constantly getting tested because some of y'all in mess walking around here dirty and I don't know what
you got going on.
Been getting tested. You probably had something for 6 months and you don't have no symptoms, but you out here smashing everything, walking, passing that shit on. Woo, Jesus, I can't.
But what I'm gonna go back to that. What if they went too far that night? For one thing, if you're gonna appoint a best man and your matron, of honor and all that, you want to make sure it's somebody that's gonna look out for you as well. Because especially if you're that type that can't hold your liquor well, and you kissing everybody when you're drunk. You know what I'm saying? If you that type of person, get a little weed in your system, you over there just Mrs. Friendly or Mr. Friendly, you need better friends. That's gonna be like, look, dog, this ain't it, man. You know what you got going on coming up.
Right. So that's the part
you might want to rethink this.
Like your friends ain't shit because they should be like, my G, this is not what you want. This piece of stripper ass is not worth what you have right here. Clearly, you thought highly enough of her to where you felt like you wanted to spend the rest of your life with her. But you got, some big titties and some big ass in your face, and all of a sudden you forgot all about
that.
Like if you don't have anybody to hold you accountable in that moment, those are ain't shit friends, and they have no business in your circle because they do not mean you well at all.
You're absolutely right. And that's how I feel about it. You need better friends that's gonna look out for you. Like, man, you got a good thing going, or you got some whole ass friends that don't care. Ignorant oil and humans really don't mix.
Ignorant oil. Ignorant oil. and really, I'm sorry, but being drunk is not an excuse because you know what? Drunk motherfuckers are honest motherfuckers. So what you do when you drunk, what you do when you drunk is who you are. That's who you are. I don't give a damn.
What you got, Matt?
Let me say this. I'm gonna say, look, I do crazy shit when I'm drunk, all right? But you gotta know that your ass is. You gotta know that you crazy as hell when you drunk. So stay the fuck away from me.
Okay.
Some people don't realize.
But
some people don't realize that they are.
There's the truth. There's the truth.
A drunk MF is an honest MF. So that's who the F you are. If you crazy as hell when you drunk, guess what? That's who you really are. So get with somebody who's okay with your crazy ass.
And that's right, Dre. You recognizing it. For man, some of my worst moments was when I was drunk. Oh yeah, I'm telling you, my daddy showed up on the front porch. Well, he drove. He don't know how he got to the house, but he was still laid out in the truck, drunk as hell. My mama had to come out the door looking at this man. She don't know how the man made it, but he made it some kind of way to the driveway at least. But yeah, he drunk as hell, legs all out the car, knocked out, done, pissy drunk. That's when he used to drink real heavy though. So he had, like you said, Dre, you had to snap up out of that because you got to do it. And drunk minds speak a sober truth. Absolutely. You know, I don't drink and I would tell you the truth. Yeah, some people don't need it to tell the truth, but that liquor courage will bring it all the way out too.
That's what I'm saying.
A little bit more amplified with me.
So yeah, so if you doing that drunk at your bachelorette party or bachelor party, you shouldn't even be getting married in the first place. So
exactly, that's my whole point.
So after it happens, and the question is, do you tell your mate, and will it cause a breakup? So do you tell your mate that you smashed? Is that what you do, or is that you kind of keep that to yourself? Because
they're gonna keep that to themselves, and then what's gonna happen is it's gonna come out
later on,
way down the line. Yeah, it's gonna come out because the shit always comes out. I'm sorry to tell y'all, ain't nothing that you done think you got away with. It will come out because that's just how the shit works. It will come out. It don't matter how. It don't matter how. And sometimes y'all motherfuckers don't think about that part. You don't think about the how. Sometimes it's something that you didn't even think of. Say maybe you were careful and you minded, you were secretive, and sometimes you're careful. You might get away with that shit for a little while.
But them stories ain't gonna add up after a while, because it's gonna be like, so about that bachelor party. So what happened now?
It will come out eventually. It will come out eventually.
Your story gonna change every time because you gotta keep up a lie to the lie lie.
I just need help on how you come out and say it, because that shit hard to say. By the way, I fucked this girl. All right. I mean, how the hell you supposed to say that?
I don't know, but I don't know. my advice to you is don't fucking do it, so you don't have to have that conversation.
Okay. All right.
Don't do it. If you know you're not man enough to have that conversation and be honest, don't put yourself in that situation.
Absolutely.
I agree.
And Brian said, if you don't,
best man beforehand, and be like, hey, if you see me, you see me getting crazy, Negro, I need you to have my back and tell me no. Take her and smash her yourself. Don't let me smash her. I'm just saying. Don't put yourself in that position. Don't put yourself in that position. You're not gonna be able to have that conversation.
I know. And I stay away from the ones I know I'm a smash. I agree with you there. I don't even give them a conversation.
And if you don't and you take your vows, then you got to answer to the man upstairs.
Absolutely. Brian, 100% right
there.
Yeah. She said, right. She smashed it. I'm a smash right out of her life. That's right. You getting the fuck on.
Okay.
Oh yes, and Kiara, yes. I'd rather you be honest than lie under our union with the Lord.
Period. Yeah.
You don't believe that. She don't believe that shit. Hell no, she don't believe that bullshit. She gonna she don't want to hear it. She does not want to hear her man done school somebody else. Come on, girl, stop. You know damn well you don't want to hear that. Let's be real.
Mike, get your ass on out of here. Because
Thank you.
She would rather hear that than to marry his ass and then find out later on.
Oh, absolutely.
Some random the night before our wedding.
I want you to tell me so I can make a decision if I want to be with you or not, because that is a commitment. So yes, I would like to know if you're doing them things,
tell me the damn
so I can make my decision.
I find out and it didn't come from your ass.
Ooh.
I'm just saying. Don't let me find out from some fucking body else. That's your ass. That's even worse on your ass.
And to add to that, if you acting reckless like that, you probably ain't scrapping up. So guess what? You don't know what random you don't bust down. And guess what? You're carrying something possibly into your whole marriage. I'm just saying. You being reckless like that, you don't care what's going on. And you catch something you can't get rid of, and you bring it on over to the ladies. So I want somebody to tell the truth here before we make this decision and make these vows. That's how I feel about it. So why you being reckless, Mike? No, we ain't gonna be doing that.
I didn't say me. I just you don't want to hear it. I didn't say that me. I ain't that damn trifling.
You better know your audience. Know your audience.
So basically, what we get from this is the relationship is pretty much over. Pretty much.
Absolutely.
I know if I'm going to do something beforehand, I'm not even going to waste mine or her time. But if I know the risk of losing a great woman, I wouldn't even try it, though. That's right. If you know what you 100%. Got, if you really want to be, hand in marriage with this lady, why put yourself out there? Now, if you want to have this conversation later that you want to smash somebody and y'all want to do a whole poly thing, introduce all that type of stuff.
Hey,
that's different. You know what I'm saying? Y'all had those.
Open communication.
I just had to, that's one of our popular episodes. So you know how to bring that out. Y'all go ahead and check out that episode.
Had to throw that one in.
Slick plug. But
y'all might want to go. Y'all might want to go and check that episode out because they were talking some real ish in there.
But yeah, so yeah, you're right though. You gotta give me enough time to make that decision if I want to deal with your little dog ass.
Right. Don't take that choice away from me. I'm not gonna respect you for that. Number one, I don't respect you for doing the shit you did. But then you take my choice away from me to where I can't decide for myself whether or not I want to fuck with your ass after that.
Absolutely.
That's a double negative. And I'm stabbing your ass double for that shit.
That's right. Stabbing. And the love you have for her should make it so you don't even think about it. Absolutely. If you truly love this woman, you don't see another. You might see some beautiful. You might see something beautiful, but it's like, I appreciate the dance and I appreciate all this. I appreciate everything you've done for me, family and friends and all that. But the most important thing is at home waiting for me. So let me not screw that up. I can look, 100%. Shoot, what I've been thinking about this woman standing in front of me. I'm going to make sure I'm going to let her know when I get home, baby, hey, could you, put this on a little bit and look, spice it up. It's your wedding night. You can have all that type of fun on your wedding night.
You tell
people, y'all got to know how to love around here. You can't be spice up your life just a little bit, people. You ain't got to go out there and look out. Yeah, stabbing people. If you do wrong,
I'm sorry. There are consequences and repercussions for fucking up of that magnitude. That ain't no regular fuck up. I'm sorry, but for fucking up at that magnitude, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna cut your ass. You gonna feel it.
Old bats, you can't hit them with a bat or something. You can't hit them with a broom.
Fuck a bat. Fuck a bat. I'm piercing your fucking.
She won't last in March. She wants you to remember that. Be like, remember this. You did this to me, but shouldn't have done it.
Blood will be shed. I'm sorry, blood will be shed.
I have pierced skin in my anger at one point, and the marks are still there, and you're gonna always remember that.
This is a fellow Gemini. That's a fellow Gemini speaking.
Thank you. You're gonna feel this pain.
You will feel it. I'm sorry, not sorry. You will feel it. You ain't gonna just get away with that bullshit. No.
Yeah. I think it's best to behave around y'all then.
Absolutely. Just saying. If a man really loves someone, he won't even think about hurting his woman. If he is even entertaining that type of drama, that it has happened before the party and will continue until he is caught.
That part.
This is not the first time, baby.
You better
It's
stay
just
your
the
ass
first
single
time
before you
he felt
think
like
about
he had a
fucking with me.
reason to, because it's his, last night, his last ride. So I'm gonna go all the way out and smash everything I can because it's probably the last night I can do this.
You better stay your ass single before thinking you can fuck with me like that.
And what's with the stabbing? Brian said, hiding all the knives in the house and locking them up. Dre says,
Brian, I'm just saying, you will not disrespect me like that and think that the most that's gonna happen is a canceled wedding. Oh no, baby, you're gonna feel way more than a motherfucking canceled wedding.
Oh yes, and you know what, Cookie by nature, thank you for tuning in. You know, having her tune in as well because we definitely gets crazy.
I still don't believe you.
Look, she's in here. I love it. And she's telling the truth, honey. I'd rather you tell me, if anything.
Don't
because
like
if that friend or that video pops out, oh, it's going to be some real hurt feelings. Then you might be looking at some waiting to exhale type stuff. So I'd rather know now. So, and no, ma'am. Look.
No, ma'am. Shit. No. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Someone buying Nikki a knife set.
Yes, Sarah. Yes, boo. You got
if you hear silverware going like this, shing, shing, like, oh snap. Who don't piss Nikki on off in here, Lord? Who don't do it?
That's your ass. That's your ass.
You got one.
That's your ass.
Oh, look at Mike. See, I'm scared of you.
This is what she got it hurt. Stay away from it.
Lord, he got, and it's froze. See, YouTube didn't even want to see it. What was it, Mike?
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
That's
ain't what you want.
That's our Nikki got. That's
This ain't what you want.
Yes, I definitely want to know for real. A lie hurts more because you made it seem like we had loving marriage when it was built on a lie. Absolutely.
That part. Like, how you gonna start out like this? Really?
Exactly. You find out the truth. I'd rather find out the truth early because it hurts deep down when you find out later, like you smashed on the night of the wedding and you already was a hoe the whole time. And, you know, we're coupling up and pictures and everything. And it's just the greatest day of my life. And everybody else like, girl, you just don't know what you got until it's too late. So that stuff like divorces, that's a whole nother thing. You know, I plan on getting married and not getting divorced. Unfortunately, that did not happen, you know, but I would love to get married again one day, you know, but I need the truth. It definitely comes down to the truth. And if you ain't about that life, don't waste my time.
That part. That's all I'm saying. Like, leave me the fuck alone if you're not ready. Leave me alone and go do what you want to do. Don't bother me and my peace. Don't fuck with that. That's the part I have no respect for. Don't fuck with my peace on some bullshit. Don't do it. I'm not responsible for the repercussions that will follow. I'm just saying.
Oh yeah, and Cookie by nature, love your woman. It's hard to find that nowadays. Somebody that loves someone unconditional like that.
Right, look, that part.
You ain't got to have a buck wild bachelor party or nothing like that. You know, and of course, you don't seem like it's going to be where you're going to have a wild time, but enjoy it. Like, we don't discourage marriage or anything like that, but definitely know it's the right person. Definitely know it's the right person you're going to tie that knot with.
Don't start it on some bullshit. Like, really? Y'all, that shit ain't going to last at all. And you wasting money. You wasting time. You can get time back. You don't do it. Don't do it.
Divorce is hard. It really is, but sometimes it has to be done. But it hasn't deterred me from trying marriage again one day. Absolutely.
That's where I'm at. I've been through a divorce and it was not nice. It took a long time for it to be finally final. And that didn't deter me either. Like, just because that marriage didn't work out don't mean a marriage with someone else won't work out. I learned a hell of a lot. And I'm thankful, actually, for having gone through it. It was hell. Going through it, it was hell. But I learned so much about myself and what I want. And I feel like that was the most important thing. So I'm not deterred either, because I'll be a dope ass wife. I promise you I will.
Yes, yes. And the old saying, the same thing you did to get her, you have to do the same. Oh, you know what? That needs to be on
you preaching, Nelson.
Billboard, everything, Nelson.
Okay,
because
you
are
preaching.
absolutely right.
I mean, do you really have to like? I like that saying, but it's like that's something that I don't feel as though that like we have to say that. It's like if you really truly love somebody, all of that's going to happen regardless. You know that's going to happen. I hear people say that a lot. It's like if you got to keep saying that, if we got to like keep saying that, is it really love? Or, like that's my thing. So I like the saying, but
now I feel you, Mike. I feel you, but
it should come naturally.
Having been in it, like I was with him for 9 years. We were together for 9 years, and eventually, probably on both parts, you get complacent. You get comfortable.
You're right.
So you no longer feel like you have to do anything extra once you've been with this person 9 years, 10 years, 15 years. That's not something that you're gonna think about, automatically. That's something you're gonna have to consciously think about. Like, okay, I haven't done something special for her in a while. Let me do this. And it don't have to be extravagant. It don't have to be big. Small gestures mean everything.
It's the little things.
But, yeah, that's the problem. Once you've been years in with somebody, that thought process is not second nature because you're so comfortable at that point. But that's what we have to stop. We have to stop that. Oh, I'm comfortable. I got her. I don't got to do anything extra. She's mine. Yes, there's really no way to avoid it other than be proactive. You have to be proactive in your thought process because that whole we've been together for years. I know her, up, down, sideways. That's not something you're going to automatically think. It has to be a conscious effort. I don't care if you have to schedule it in your damn phone. Buy her a single rose. Buy her a $2 car.
Yeah, you're right.
It don't have to be expensive. It don't have to be big. It just has to be something that catches her off guard.
Yes.
It don't gotta be a big deal, but if you gotta schedule that shit in your phone, do it. Do it. Because it's gonna catch her off guard, and that's how you keep the romance and the intimacy alive. Once you got that thought process of I'm comfortable.
And date. Please date. Yes, don't forget to date. If you can't even do it, but every 6 months, do something. Take a trip. Even if it's just go get a suite somewhere with a jacuzzi and just, you got kids, but the kids are taken care of and y'all just enjoy y'all time. You have to take the time out to date. I don't care. I don't care how long y'all been together. You got to take the time out and rekindle it every now and then, especially when you're forgetting, like, man, I ain't even tell I love her in a while, because some men think my actions is going to mean showing you that I love you, but sometimes women want to hear it too. Sometimes you can be vocal about it.
Trust me, women definitely want to hear it. They never get tired of it. Never get tired of it.
And he said, I did 14 years, was separated for 7, had to cut the cord, especially after trying to do everything to keep it together. I had to overcome that fear that I thought I failed. I was losing my sanity and myself. It takes a while because I haven't cut that cord either. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't cut that cord yet, but I know it's gonna have to happen. We're not together anymore. We haven't been together physically or anything. We don't even communicate at this point, but I know that paperwork is gonna have to be taken care of. So it's just a matter of doing it. It's a tough pill to swallow because it's like you thought this was going to be it, but life happens, people. Life happens. And you got something you want to highlight, Nikki? Yep.
Yeah. I agree. Sometimes you have to remind yourself why you fell in love and took this union. It's perfectly normal. The question is, are you willing to keep fighting for this love? Yeah, that part.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And you know, in my own, I did fight for it. We did try it for the last time, and we just decided it's just not going to work out.
Yeah.
And the good thing about it, it ended on good terms. So it's not a lot of animosity, you know. And I don't do that. I don't like holding grudges. I don't like holding anything towards somebody, and because it doesn't help with your peace of mind as well.
Right.
If I'm over here in my feelings about the whole thing, I wouldn't be where I'm at right about now. I wouldn't be able to talk about it right about now, to be honest. But sometimes you have to think about those things. It's like, is it the best? When you make a decision like that, you got to make sure it's the best decision and all that. You got to make sure this is what you really want to do. So you got to talk to yourself. Is this really what I want to do? Okay. You know, you got to think about the odds and ends, and you got to really cut that cord. It's hard, and it is liberating. Absolutely.
Oh
yeah. You know what? Look, me and Nikki get it up in here, and we be preaching. Look, don't let us. Don't get me in here and look. We'll be on here for 2 hours if you let me and Nikki get in here and start.
Okay.
You know, because I'm feeling something right about now. Y'all got these comments coming in. I'm about to ready here and tell it out. Let's go. Relationships. Oh yeah, and dating, the dating pool. I don't even want to even begin to think about that right about now. I'm all about the money right about now and getting AFN and Lush Exchange off the ground. That's what I'm going with it. I'm trying to get slim pickings. So
yeah,
preach. Like we need that, especially during these times. Yes. Look. Look, come back. Definitely come back and watch us, because this is what we do. Like we're gonna keep it real and raw with you guys, because you know we've been through these experiences and we live and learn ourselves. We ain't gonna come over here and act like we perfect.
Right.
You know? Failed marriages, messed up relationships, and all. But guess what? Y'all wouldn't be here if y'all would, didn't agree or relate to it. So this is what we want to bring to you guys. Just realness. That's why I like certain shows, because they keep it real with you. So it's like, shoot, if I want to show up with no lashes and hair all over the place, I'm going to show up.
Yep.
Ain't doing that.
And hey, Alex, appreciate you tuning in just into the stream. Oh, well, you got to rewatch it, because this is a good one. So, you know what? Y'all are in here just and you know what? Yes, Dre, your weight was lifted when I signed those papers. Way better.
And that's how you know it's the right decision.
And I said, I wish my mic didn't work when it wanted to work. Oh, I was just on the show with
Mike. Oh.
Sometimes you got to try for your phone, or if you have a desktop, try from there too. Sometimes it's a matter of whichever you want to, So on that note, and go ahead and subscribe. Thank you. You know what, Cookie? You're awesome. Aww. And congratulations on your future wedding. You got to tell us all about it. Let Miss Maggie and Nikki V go ahead and make sure you set up for your bachelor party. We'll make sure it's holy. So, I know you don't get into the foolery. We're going to make sure you set right, though, especially that honeymoon night. So get with us if you really want a good time. Definitely. So on that note, let's go ahead and just kill all the noise. We done been in here over an hour. And so now, sidebar. Let's get into that. The sidebar is pretty much, it can be unrelated to what we've been talking about today. We just been all over the world with this subject. Stabbing folks, pushing people outdoors and getting shot. But speaking of shot, let's talk about the sidebar.
And I know I had a sidebar that I mentioned to you, Maggie. I don't think that needs to be a sidebar. I think that needs to be a whole episode.
Okay.
So I'm going to drop a different sidebar.
Gotcha.
And I want y'all to tell me what y'all think about this. Okay. So I have this friend. It's a male friend. And we'll go hang out, at, Boomer Jacks. We'll eat and have drinks or whatever. And he cannot stand seeing guys that are basically out on a date with other guys. He's like,
Oh.
why? Why would you just go and want to hang out at a bar, no less, with other guys? Like I don't know, it bothers him to his core. He hates to see it. So I wanted to see if there were anybody else that thought about that or thought along the same lines, because he's like, you need to be out with a woman, especially if it's at a bar. Like, why are you hanging out with other guys? Mike, you got something to say?
That is weird as hell.
What's weird as hell? Oh, okay.
It's yeah. For me personally, I don't think you're getting the real person when you out with a bunch of guys that she really doesn't know. So it's like that's one thing that I don't think you, especially on a date, you want the real person, and I don't think you're getting the real person when you're hanging around a bunch of guys. You're getting that person that how they are when they're around a bunch of people. So it gotta be a little bit more personable. That's just my take.
Okay.
Okay.
So you don't, if you go out, do you go out with just you and the guys, you and the fellas? Do you do that?
No, I don't even like people that much. So
You're like,
Just boring. Just boring.
Anybody watching?
I didn't say no. You said a party. She said a party.
A bar.
No, I said a bar. I didn't say a party. I said a bar.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So my friend is like, why do dudes go out with other dudes?
And do you have a problem with that?
No.
Whatever, Mike.
We're gonna be drinking anyway. We're good.
I mean, we need to hear from some of these men.
Yeah, anybody watching? Like, do y'all go, guys? I'm talking to you guys. Do you fellas go out with your homeboys to the bar? Y'all don't feel no type of way about that, or is that something regular that y'all do, or are y'all like, I'd rather be with a woman?
He has to have somebody. I'm not going to a bar with him and he don't have anybody. It's like this is weird. That's weird. Like you going to a bar with a guy and the guy ain't got nobody. You there with somebody. That's just weird to me.
Well, she's just talking about men hanging out, no without anybody.
I'm just talking about men. Yeah. So say you and another guy, y'all go to a bar together. Is that something that you would do?
Mm-hmm. With her? Yeah. Or just with the guy?
No,
it's just you and the other guy.
Friend.
She said there's no date.
No woman involved.
You are not with a woman. Right. It's just you and the guy or guys.
Absolutely.
You would.
Yes, absolutely. Yes. Absolutely.
Okay. All right. So that's all we needed to hear. She basically is asking, is it weird to see men hanging out with men at a bar? Because the person she was hanging out with had a problem with just dudes getting together at a bar together.
Yeah, like he has no understanding of that. Like, why the fuck would you want to hang out with another dude? Why are you not hanging out with a woman?
Yeah, I don't know if maybe he a maybe he a damn psycho killer or something. I don't understand that. I mean, I hang out with boys all the time.
And I'm gonna give my opinion about the situation. He's feeling uncomfortable about it because maybe he got a deep dark something that he got going on, and he just
right. Yeah,
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because why are you so bothered by men just hanging out at the bar? Even if it's just your frat buddy, your Navy, buddy, and it just so happened is all the other boys, the homeboys couldn't hang out, so y'all just so happened it's like, you know what? Shoot, let's still do it. Let's go to the bar and have some drinks and watch some football. What is wrong with him?
He got a secret. He got some he got some secrets. Okay, he got some secrets.
You said, is he homophobic? Is the question. Yeah, and like Dre said, yes, to watch football and talk about men shit. Yeah, I don't see nothing wrong with it.
Okay,
absolutely.
And what is your opinion, Nikki?
I mean, it's not nothing new to me. I've seen it,
plenty of times.
Yeah, plenty of times. So I've never known somebody that I guess didn't understand it, and maybe it's because they don't have male friends, because that's another part. This person doesn't have, close male friends, somebody that he talks to every day on a regular basis. Like, us females, if we click with somebody, we talk to them every day. Like you, Maggie, we talk very often. I have a friend, Amy, who was on the show earlier, and she commented, we literally talk every single day. So if you don't have anybody in your life like that, then I can understand why the idea is foreign to you. Like, you don't understand, what's the point? Like, if you don't have somebody in your life to where you're that close to them, I can understand maybe it being foreign and you not understanding it. But, like, flip the situation. Me and Maggie will go hang out and we'll think nothing about it. Like, but maybe somebody else is looking like, why does either of them have a man? You know what I'm saying? So I guess it just depends on the type of people you have in your life.
And that is my question. You should want to hang out with your guy friends. And what Dre said,
right? Let's see if he doesn't. He's not homophobic, but if he doesn't have friends in his life like that, then I can understand it being foreign. So
yeah, and like Dre said, he hit up his day one dog. You know what I'm saying? And you do. You have that friend you're gonna hang out with, and you ain't gotta need everybody around. Sometimes that friend might not want a whole bunch of folks around anyway. So it's just you and your friend hanging out, kicking it, cutting a fool, and that's y'all bud. Ain't nothing wrong with that. It's just in this world, people look too sensitive about a lot of things, and everything gay now. If you do this, you must be gay. You doing this, you gotta be like. Yeah, it's all these scenarios.
So I saw this post earlier today, and the way people think nowadays is freaking retarded. I promise you. Like, the shit that I saw, like, it was ridiculous. Like, if a man eats crab legs, he's gay.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Just ridiculous.
If a man eats breakfast, he's gay. Yeah. What else did I see? It was ridiculous, y'all. I was like, are you kidding me? Are people really this fucking stupid? Like, it was some dumb shit. Like, I can't remember some of the other ones. Matter of fact, let me see if I can find it, because that shit was ridiculous. I was like, really? This is really what y'all think?
And you know what? And then I saw one that it was basically he said, I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you or something. And she basically was like, yeah, that's gay.
That's gay. You're like, what? Bitch, are you crazy?
Yeah, I saw something like that. I was like, I ate sausage and eggs this morning. What's good? That's right.
It's horrible.
Oh my goodness.
It's ridiculous. Like, people's mindsets these days are really retarded. Like, are you kidding me? So if he eats seafood, he's gay?
Yeah.
Get the hell out. Another one. If he orders a milkshake, he's gay. What? So he can't have dairy? He's gay if he has dairy? Girl, bye.
That's what I'm saying.
And a lot of it was women. A lot of it was women thinking this. And I'm like, are you kidding me?
I've seen mostly women saying it. I've seen mostly women saying this.
And real men eat breakfast. That's right.
Some of the stuff that I saw was like ridiculous. I was like, are you kidding me? That's what makes a person gay? Really? Other than having sex with a man? Like really?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, and then some women get upset when their man doesn't express how he feels about them because of dumb shit like that. Yeah.
That part.
Yeah. Because everything gay. And please drink your smoothie, sir, because you're healthy.
Okay. I can't have a milkshake. That makes me gay.
Because people don't realize what you eat and what you give out makes a whole lot of difference, people. So eating healthy and eating right.
I know what that means.
You know what that means, Mike. That's right. What you put in your body, and when y'all loving and hugging and loving and all that. That makes a whole difference, sweetheart.
Oh, y'all, I found it.
Look, I know it does. I probably know it does.
Okay. Oh, I found it. Okay.
That's a whole nother-
Grown ass man eating a kiwi. If you bisexual, just say that. So men can't eat kiwi now? Hold on. Here's a and excuse my language, but if I see a nigga drinking some tea, I'm assuming he's bisexual.
Oh my gosh.
He can't drink tea? Okay, like they're stupid. Oh, here's another dumb one. I don't want my man to wear glasses. I feel like that's a little gay. So he can't wear glasses?
You know what Kiara said? We need to stop throwing gay like it's a bad omen. There's nothing wrong with being gay. Two, that's sad to hear. The mental thoughts of thinking everything is, yeah, that's right. Mm-hmm. There's absolutely nothing wrong with the preference you choose. Nothing wrong with that. Whoever you love is who you love.
Yes. Oh, there's a grown man.
I know more gay dudes are more masculine than a lot of straight guys, and I'm good. I'm just being real. All right, there's a lot of gay guys out here more masculine than a lot of straight guys. So all this gay stuff. Come on.
Yeah, okay. Y'all be dating men who ask the waiter for water with lemon, then be surprised that he's gay. So they can't have water with lemon? He's gay because he drinks water with lemon?
You know what? That's what I'm saying. And I like strawberry milkshakes too. Look, eat what you want, drink what you want, do what you want. These people that be having these freaking...
It's retarded.
It's something going on up here. If you thinking like that,
I love my key lime pie, so I love my key lime pie, so I guess I'm gay as hell for loving key lime pie.
Oh, that's my favorite. Okay, listen, y'all, this one. Having an iPhone is gay as fuck to me. iPhones are for females, and men should have Androids.
What is this? You need to share this link, because
yeah, I need to see this, Nikki. I need to see this. Please.
I just don't trust men who eat breakfast. That's a female trait. What? Yeah, it's retarded. Oh, this one probably took the cake. Eating pussy is too submissive for me. It feels gay.
You know what? I'm done. On that note, I'm done.
We done on that one.
Yeah, share that link. I want to troll now.
I'm taking my hat off. Everybody know what this means on Mad Mike. All right, I throw it away.
This show this was one of our epic nights, and you're logging off. Yes, you already look. Cookie by Nature, you suggested this. You guess what? You suggested this episode, and we brung it for you. We brung it. It's all on you, sir. You suggested this, not the gay part, but.
Right. I love that this was a viewer requested topic. So I do love that part.
Yes. So we appreciate y'all. Please, if it makes you feel, oh my Lord, look at that Brian Jones comment. Whoever made that list, like Uncle Leroy touching his. Whoa. Yeah, we ain't gonna say that part on the screen. No. But on that note, people, we do take fan suggestions. So if you want us to talk about anything, please. It might not be as turned up at this episode, but this one was one of those episodes. I couldn't help it, and Matt Mike decided to stay on the whole show. You already know. He just couldn't stay away. We still ain't got his party stories.
I get to run my mouth, and I forget I'm not the damn host, and it's not my show. So
you are an honorary member of Lush Exchange. How about that?
Okay.
You and K Styles. Because K Styles be showing up in here too. Cookie by Nature, get your mic right. Shoot. You and your wife, future wife, come on the show one of these days. We will love it.
Right.
Because we want to hear about some lovers. Sometimes we want to hear about the good things about marriages. Okay. So we want to hear about that too. But please, drop some comments. Come back to these replays and drop it, because we do see it after the show as well. This came up because we was watching the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Oh, okay. Because he said they was having it was a whole debate about it. So not argument, but it was like y'all was really going in on this topic, whoever y'all was with, or if it was just y'all too, but it was a good subject that he wanted to hear about. So more of these, definitely. We would love to talk about these things because this one got us fired up for the night. So
okay,
we appreciate. Come back, please come back. We'll know what we're doing next week. I think we're gonna be talking. We might be talking about some beards and stuff. I don't know. We'll know what we talk about yet. So we might highlight some, lovely beards, because I just want to put this picture back up, people, just because, in case some people just don't realize that this is what a beard's supposed to look like. All right.
I think beard appreciation is a good topic for next week.
So, beard appreciation.
Beard appreciation.
Not this little stubbly stuff right here. No, we need a full beard. All right.
On that note.
I'm dead. I'm so dead. Yeah, that is not a beard.
You dead ass wrong for that one.
I'm just saying.
That is not a beard.
And that's the only one you can grow. Look, as long as you keep it shaped up and looking right, that's okay. Some people
as long as it connects. As long as it connects.
Mm-hmm. You ain't got patches right here and patches right there and a little stubble right. No, at least line it up so it can look like something. All right. I'm just saying, and that is a superset, people. We ain't right. You don't know what's gonna go out on these, on this show. Miss Maggie and Miss Nikki V has something to say every week. So appreciate y'all. Share this stream because it was great. Go ahead and subscribe to Lush Exchange if you're on any other platform. Lush Exchange, we just need to get to 500. That's all we're asking people.
We're trying to get to 500, so please share. I think this has been the hardest goal so far is the 500 goal.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Woo. Let me go ahead and grab that YouTube link since people are asking about it. Let's go ahead and drop that. Oh, you know what? Check the description. How about that? You're on Facebook, so I'm going to find you, and we'll make sure we put the links where you can find us, because I don't even know where you're watching right about now. But we appreciate you. Look, we love you. Y'all make us come back every week to do this. So when we have good episodes like this, it's like, we be super hype about it. So,
right.
Also, we are on audio as well. So after this episode, I always upload it to where you can find it on Spotify, iTunes, wherever you want to find us. We also are on Apple, wherever you podcast can be. We're there. So just look forward a little bit. I will make sure I upload it there as well, people. But yes, Dre, I showed my beard, but y'all ruthless. I'm not even going to get on the show. But we need to hear about why your beard ain't coming in. It's one of those type of episodes. But no, seriously.
As long as it connects, you're good.
You know what I'm saying? It's going to be one of those episodes where, it might be somebody that can kind of give you out some tips. So you never know what could go down on this show. So if you're having some trouble, you might get somebody on the show that might, just tell you, put this on there. It's going to grow. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I heard some things that will make it work.
Hey, we think too much alike, damn it, because I was just thinking the same thing.
Nikki, we ain't no good.
I don't know about that one. I might need to try that one out, but I ain't never heard of that.
You should. You sure should, Mike. You sure should. All right. Oh, mine's connect, so I'm good. Some people ain't meant to have one. Run out.
Hey, that's hard.
Oh, and he got a young tenderoni. So, he definitely knows.
Like, she's like 30 years younger than he is. So.
On that note, Dre, you're getting up out of here. Appreciate y'all. Keep the juice coming. All right, people. And we out. And Kiara, we're gonna make sure you get the link as well so you can subscribe to us. And check out my daily motivations I do put out every week. No, we don't just come with the shenanigans. I do some motivational things about everything. If you You know, if you need to let people go that's toxic out of your life, etc. I hit on those points too. Mental health awareness, all of that. So Lust Exchange is where you want to be. Adds to notebook. Yes, please write that down, people.
Yes.
All right, Cookie, he had that fountain of youth. On that note, thank you, people. Thank you. Appreciate y'all tuning in, and we